it's confirmed what many people have been waiting for. It's over now. Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei has been killed in Saturday's airstrike. Iran International can confirm that. And the US leaders have gone on rampage. Some of the US leaders, congressmen, congress women, they're on rampage and they are blaming Donald Trump for getting involving the US in this. And to read some of the on this, there is Bernie Sanders. President Trump, along with his right-wing extremist Israeli ally Benjamin Netanyahu, has begun an illegal premeditated and unconstitutional war. Tragically, Trump is gambling with America's lives and treasure to fulfill Netanyahu's decade-long ambitions of digging. And that's what it's. They're just completely blaming Trump for this, but guys, we know what really happened, what is happening in this guy, not really Netanyahu. Okay, Netanyahu was on his own. But we're talking about Ali Khamenei, who has had the Iranians under capture for the longest. That is 47 years. He has had the Iranians under a very, 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 very big, problems. And most Iranians have died under his watch or under his command. Many people have died around the world under his command and under his facilitation, because he's been facilitating a lot of very many other people around. That is terrorist organizations around the world. So for him, being unalived, and I know in the streets of Tehran and any other place in Iran, people are completely celebrating. The Iranians are celebrating, and those who had left the country are more than willing to come back to their own country and celebrate this great news that they have just been delivered unto them. So Rick Sanchez says that Iran has not attacked the US. Iran doesn't even have the capability to attack the US. Iran was doing everything it could to make peace with the US, and yet the US hit them. Draw your own conclusions on that. Yes, people draw their own conclusion on that. No problem with that. But one thing you need to know, there are very many people been killed in Iran. Many people have been killed in Iran. Who will speak for those people? Maybe it's just the blood of those people that has been crying, and finally it has been avenged because of the death that they received. The Mayor Zoran Kamwe says this: today military strike on Iran carried out by the United States and Israel mark a catastrophic escalation in an illegal war of aggression, bombing cities, killing civilians, opening a new theater of war. Americans do not want this. They do not want another war. In pursuit for regime change, they want relief from the affordability crisis. They want peace. I am focused on making sure that every New Yorker is safe. I have been in contact with the police commissioner and emergency management officials. I think this is just PR, and it gets to a point where we put politics aside. It gets to a point where we put the politics aside and try to see things the way they are, the reality of things. So if this is what you're trying to say, you're waiting until the terrorist gets into the US and does what they can do in the US. That's when you guys will start feeling that, well, you would have done something to stop it before it came to into the US. Elizabeth Warren says that Donald Trump single-handedly starting another war with Iran is dangerous and illegal. America first doesn't mean dragging the United States into another forever war built on lies while ignoring the needs of the Americans here at home. The Constitution is clear. Only Congress can declare war. The Senate must come back in session immediately to vote up or down on the war powers resolutions. Okay, everybody will come with their own story about this, and they will want to say whatever they want to say, but it's done. America general said not to going to war with Iran, but the pedophile president needed a diversion from revelations in the Epstein files that he raped a 13-year-old. Okay, that is you and him. If you have evidence for the same, well and good, but all we know is the Iranian people called for this. They needed someone that can save them. They needed someone that can salvage them from the situation they're in. Iranian families are crying, have been crying for the longest because their people are gone. Now they're celebrating on the streets because at least the danger that's lying ahead of them is no more. Congresswoman Maxine says this: Congress must immediately convene to vote on a war prowess resolutions and end Trump's reckless and lateral march toward another endless war. The Americans people must also be loud in their position. The public wants peace, not more chaos abroad. Your voice is powerful. It's well, Congresswoman Maxine, whatever you're saying is right. But if this missile, if Iran had the ability to send the missiles into the U.S. and struck the U.S. before you could have spoken, you'll be already deceased, then dead and gone. So you're happy that Trump has done what most people didn't want. Then Iran times, every Muslim country has betrayed Iran. Saudi Arabia handed over its best to the U.S. and Israel. Qatar, Bahrain, and Kuwait, all against Muslims. Iran is fighting alone. Pray for Iran, and Allah will grant success. Whatever happens now, the greatest is gone, and that has been the target of Israel for the longest, and now is completely gone. We believe the rest of the people will sit down on a negotiating table and try to find a solution to the problems that are facing both. It's not supposed to be war. It's not supposed to be war. It's not supposed to be war. People don't need to be killed. People don't need to be unalived. Give them the freedom. Let people do the stuff that they wish to do. As long as no one is hurting anyone, then there will be peace everywhere. No one stands for what Trump has allowed to happen. But again, if the other people's lives are at stake, why not think about it? So Iranians are celebrating and other people are angry. And I think those people who are angry should ask the Iranians, are they okay with the regime change in their own country, or they are not okay with that? Trump said he will do what he can do, and then he'll leave the rest of the work to the Iranians to finish it, to finish the work by themselves. And I believe now they can go on the street and finish up whatever has remained.